Honestly, sometimes I wonder why I married him. He can't even handle the simplest things without messing it up completely.
My name is Emily Hart, and if I'm being honest, humor has always been my coping mechanism. I joke when I'm nervous. I joke when I'm hurt. I joke when I don't know how to say the real thing. Ryan, my husband, used to adore that about me. It's like you bring oxygen with you, he always said. But lately, our marriage felt like breathing through a straw tight, shallow, strained. We still lived together, still kissed goodnight, still asked, "How was your day?" But everything felt thinner, like we were acting out the script without believing the lines. Then came that night. Dinner with my old college friends. It was loud, nostalgic, and wild, exactly the kind of chaos where I felt alive again. And of course, Josh was there, my oldest friend, my unofficial brother, the guy who had seen every awkward phase of my life. He teased me about everything back then, and somehow he still did. We joked. We roasted each other. Everyone laughed. For the first time in months, I laughed too. Josh pointed at me and joked, used to fall asleep in every lecture. I'm surprised she stayed awake long enough to graduate. I fired back. Oh, please. You drooled on your desk? At least I had dignity. Everyone roared. Ryan laughed too. At first, then Josh added, "Guess Ryan has to keep her awake now." More laughter, but Ryan's smile broke. Shattered, really. Trying to save the moment, I blurted out too fast, too loud. "Oh, relax. My guy best friend just knows too much about me to ever date me." The table exploded with shrieks and laughter. Except for Ryan, who stared at me like I'd just punched him in the chest. He didn't say a single word for the rest of the dinner. When we got home, he walked straight to the bedroom. No kiss, no small talk, no "good night, Em," just silence. I tried to joke because that's all I knew how to do. "Come on, Ree. I promise I'm not running away with Josh." He didn't even look up. It's not funny, Emily, that tone. I had never heard it from him. Not once in our entire marriage. What do you mean? It was just a joke. He looked at me with eyes that had lost something. You made me look like a fool in front of everyone. The words echoed in my mind, stripped of humor, and for the first time, I replayed my own joke from HIS perspective. And I hated how it sounded. That night we didn't speak. The next few days, worse, he left early, came home late, stayed quiet, no yelling. No anger. Just the kind of distance that feels like someone moving out emotionally without packing a single box. And suddenly my jokes didn't feel harmless anymore. 3 days later, Ryan came home early. His face wasn't angry, just tired. The kind of tired that lives in your bones. I talked to Josh today. My stomach dropped. Why would you do that? His answer was too calm. I wanted to hear what kind of jokes you two make when I'm not around. I froze. Ryan. He told me you've been texting him a lot. My chest tightened. We've always texted. You know that? Yeah, he whispered. But maybe I should have paid more attention. The silence between us turned solid like a wall being built brick by brick. Do you trust me? I asked, my voice shaking. He looked at me for a long, suffocating moment before saying, "I used to." Those 2 words hurt more than anger ever could. That night he didn't sleep beside me, and when morning came, he was gone, not missing, not kidnapped, just gone. His clothes, his car, his travel mug untouched. Everything felt wrong. Hours passed, no text. By noon, panic drowned me. "Ryan, please come home. We need to talk." No reply. I tried again. "I didn't mean to hurt you. I love you." Still nothing. That evening, my phone rang. Josh, I didn't want to answer, but I did. He exhaled shakily. I think I messed up." "What do you mean?" "Ryan came to my office this morning. Asked if something was going on between us." My blood ran cold. "And what did you say?" "The truth. Nothing is happening." But, he didn't believe me. I sank to the couch, shaking. "Why didn't you tell me he came?" "Because I didn't want to make things worse. Too late. Everything was already worse. 2 days later, Ryan came home. He looked empty, like a man who had cried everything out somewhere I couldn't reach. "Where were you?" I whispered. "At a hotel?" His voice was flat, exhausted. "Ryan, I swear I didn't cheat on you." "Then why did he say you text him things you won't tell me?" I froze. He must have seen something maybe out of context, maybe misunderstood. Sometimes when we fight, I talk to him. Not about you. About me, work, stress. I needed a friend. You didn't need a friend, Emily. His voice broke pain, not anger. You needed me, but you stopped turning to me a long time ago. That shattered me. Because somewhere inside, I knew he was right. I had been laughing with everyone except the one person who mattered. I had turned discomfort into jokes because facing my real feelings terrified me. He sat beside me but didn't touch me. I know you didn't cheat, he whispered. But it hurt watching you shine in a room where I suddenly felt like a stranger. Tears spilled down my cheeks. I never wanted to lose you, he whispered. Then stop hiding behind jokes. And tell me what hurts. For the first time in years, we talked, not joked, not avoided, not deflected. We talked. The days that followed were fragile. We spoke carefully, listened fully. We walked slowly around each other like people trying to rebuild a house after a fire. One night, I sat on the couch, opened my phone, and deleted every old message thread that stood between us. Not because I had something to hide, but because I wanted nothing left that could hurt him again. I walked into the bedroom, placed my unlocked phone in his hands, and said, I don't need privacy from you. I need partnership. His eyes softened. For the first time in weeks, he reached for my hand. A week later, we returned to the same restaurant where the nightmare had begun. This time, it was just us. When the waiter dropped the check, I took a deep breath and said, Josh texted me today. Ryan raised an eyebrow. Oh, really? He said, Please don't make any more jokes about me. Your husband is terrifying. For a heartbeat, Ryan just stared, then he laughed. Really laughed, the warm kind. The kind I had missed so much it ached. Later that night, lying with my head on his chest, feeling his arms wrapped around me again, I whispered, I'll never joke about something that hurts you again. He kissed my forehead gently. And I'll stop making you feel like laughter is the only way to talk to me. We didn't magically fix everything, but we rebuilt something more important. Honesty, vulnerability, respect, because sometimes healing doesn't begin with, I'm sorry. It begins with, here's the truth I was afraid to say. And for the first time in months, we weren't laughing past the pain. We were finally laughing together.